I feel like I can feel your brains resonating, vibrating with all the ideas and thoughts. It's very exciting, that's what I can say. So I'm very happy now to be introducing you to Michael President Anderson. Welcome. So Michael is crypto founder of Impact Solutions, the #1 diverse-led and focusing crypto in the US. He's the first Harvard graduate to win awards for hip-hop, film, technology, policy, and finance, and running for President of the United States to impact the world. So how's that for a start? So with that wonderful start, over to you.
When I say we the greatest, y'all say the greatest of all time, alright? We the greatest!
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest!
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest!
Greatest of all time!
The world is all yours, the world is all mine. Let's get a round of applause for the greatest of all time. That's all of us. Come on, man, we the greatest of all time. Let's say it today, we gotta take it up a little bit live. I wasn't actually going to do this, but I'm going to do it because I heard so much. I heard somebody talk about innovation, and it reminded me of something I said, like, Nikola Tesla innovation, Zuma made it, Zed things are famous, you can never take it, top of the total, going places they will not show you, you just make it there. Pass Illuminati, I'm probably buying a company. Billions is fun to me, stuff that's nothing to me. The we be rich eventually, manifest affluence, ain't no happenstance. I just have it planned, trapping hand to hand, till rich that you can, and I was simple. I kept you breathing, they wouldn't kill you. I could have been stunned on haters, they ain't get it. My plays are recommended, cause you wasn't ready. My cross is too heavy, you live and you learn. Progression been steady, Shotgun Bellevue. I'm building wealth, I'm good with God and myself. I sacrifice self, I played the cards I was dealt. Now investors will mingle. I risked all my assets at LBO casinos. If you lost in the lingo, I'm talking billions investors. Wall Street from the bottom of Western. Now one more time. When I say we the greatest, y'all gonna say we the greatest of all time. We the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
The world is all yours. The world is all mine. Legacy, stand millennia, used to be the man, they ain't feeling ya, they been present, now everything changed. Standards elevated, how I'm underrated, we forever. My influence span nations, mention my name, innovation and greatness, CEOs and make statements, unreachable places and scout aspirations. President of the building, what I'm thinking about? 100 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, change world position, nothing free my dogs in prison, change legislation and enact policy, President P is who they trying to be, if you're smart you'll follow me, acknowledge that you copy me, you'll feel some living dreams, haters switching teams, hustles into schemes, Diddy chickens fiend, off my essence, I come through like presents, forever be relevant, call me a peasant, when they was jealous and wish that they could, I make billionaires, wish they was your present ghetto rich and misunderstood, we the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
We the greatest.
Greatest of all time!
The world is all yours. The world is all mine. So I'm very grateful. I met my brother Max when I was down in Texas, and in Austin at South by Southwest. And the gentleman that introduced us understands a lot about my lifestyle, and my lifestyle is one of decentralization, would be anchored in core values. So I want to take a moment and talk about some of those values that have led me to a place where I feel completely whole, surrendered, and settled in the Most High. So I call my value system my MVPs: my mission, my values, and my purpose. My mission to have a multi-billion human quadrillion-dollar macro impact. My values, integrity, authenticity, and honesty. And my purpose to serve and glorify my Lord and Savior, follow Yah. My calling is to inspire, uplift, and entertain. How I spend my days are my ABCDEs. Advising. We advise corporations, governments, sports teams, universities, or public, private, and philanthropic institutions from ideation to post-acquisition. Do business development, consulting, decentralized finance, and entertainment. So all these different uncorrelated skill sets and activities are tools which essentially enable me to democratize access to freedom, self-sovereignty, and in certain contexts, the American dream. I firmly believe that sometimes people are chosen from the most destructive and negative environments to demonstrate the power of the higher force of love, source, God, Yah, Allah, Elohim, whatever you choose to call. Myself, I'm a person from Plainfield, New Jersey. I've experienced poverty, homelessness, isolation, incarceration, every bad thing you can think of. As the brother Max was saying, I've been able to experience different levels of success because at the end of the day, my source, my vision, it comes from the Most High. Now we live in a material world, we live in a capitalist world, we live in a world where we're all interdependent of each other. One of my biggest challenges has been architecting a whole new future when my value system is not necessarily anchored in that of today. I'll give you an example. When I was growing up, everyone always told me when you make money, when you get a good job, when you go to good school, it solves all your challenges. And my assumption is like many of you, when you started checking off some of those boxes, I had a hole right here. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror when I was working in investment banking, had a great job, great place to live, and I'm as successful, more successful than anyone in my family. But there was something missing in my core. So I left that whole world to go pursue creating art, inspiring, uplifting, entertainment, and making a difference in my community. And when I was working on Wall Street, I always wondered, what if I could take the speed at which capital moves at this investment banks, and I can apply that to the traumas in our community and help create diverse, inclusive wealth. So over the last 4 years, in response to the death of my sister, she was around 38, the same age that my dad was. They died in a similar neighborhood from opiates. I started this company, Impact, and I became ruthlessly obsessed with impacting the world. And in the course of impacting the world, we've been able to create some of the largest programmatic equity partnerships for underserved and underrepresented communities in my home state of New Jersey, in particular in the United States. I came out to Dubai because we started Impact Crypto, and the whole point of this is to be able to invest in people that aren't being invested in, as well as create access to capital and decentralized finance for people that are traditionally excluded. My art involves finance, technology, activism, and government, as well as, obviously, creating, talking, making music, living my life, leveraging Washington, which is the ability to craft laws, Silicon Valley, meaning the innovation to create technology, New York, Wall Street, the ability to move capital, as well as my artistic gifts, music, film, fashion in Los Angeles, has enabled me to stay, live, and authentically shine at the nexus of my mission, my value, my purpose, my calling. My next album is called Billions in My 30s. Billions in My 30s is not just an album, but it's an MVP. It's a movement. And this movement is all about creating laws and policies, as well as digital assets that democratize access to wealth creation for traditionally underrepresented and excluded.
You don't get to do that shit and woo. You don't get
DJ Hold On, we're going to turn the volume up. Y'all feel me? That's why we're going to turn it up a little bit. We're going to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. Hear this now.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, there we go. The right size.
While they get that together, I just wanted to say that I appreciate all y'all hearing me out. And with this video, the essence of creativity I was tapping into was, man, I went to the Startup Hospitality reviews for people in my community, and I had a traumatic incident happen. And I realized that was God's way of kind of pushing me into my purpose and saying, you got this ability to create, and you have an understanding of how laws and systems work. And I'm actually in preparation when I go back to the States, dealing with federal legislation about how people are experiencing discrimination, not only from a retail perspective, but also communities like mine, where so much capital is invested, but it's not invested in ways that enfranchise the native citizens, and they push a lot of the Black business people out. So again, my cross burns for inclusion and ensuring that we're represented at all levels and we're able to live our lives free of violence or criminalization with your cross. Round of applause for the tech guys getting it together. The hostess with the mostest is also the tech guru. Does anybody want to say what the cross is? Switzerland. That was a good one. So you guys don't have any? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, all right. Hey, let's do it. I'm gonna hold the mic up to the speaker. Yeah, you can drop it from the beginning, bro.
I think it's on the side. This side.
Yeah, that's you gotta come from, come and sit on the end of the stage. Sit right here. Don't mix up. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, let's do it.
You don't get to do that shit and walk. You don't get to take it out. I'm carrying your cross. I'm carrying your cross. You don't get to do that shit and walk.
Let's go.
You don't get to take it out. I'm carrying your cross. I'm carrying your cross. My cross. I got a power, like, about every hour, every demonstrating technique of everything that's left of me. Role model for my niggas from the streets is we was both private lenses. World through our lenses. Widespread corruption. Already made a nigga vibrate to the highest figure. So guess the science show Pharaoh. I carry crosses, I sparrow. Beautiful music and soda parts. Looking for that 2020 Rosa Parks. Young king with a soldier's heart. Yeah, you got chosen in my good shit. I'm carrying my cross. You don't get to do that shit. You're wrong. You don't get a pass and take us out. Take it out. I'm carrying my cross. I'm carrying my cross. My cross. Hey, I know that you want me. I know that you want me. We can say, I know that you don't. I know that you don't. You can't stop me.
Thank you all. Anybody have any questions? What? Oh no, I ain't killing nobody. He just passed sleeping. But that's the cop in the courtroom. You know, I killed the scene. That's the whole thing. It's symbolizing like, you know, being able to just destroy them obstacles and everything that's in front of you, whether it's David Goliath, whether it's whatever is posing these challenges. Having your head right, your faith right, and your work right. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I carry his burden. So for me, a lot of the burdens that I carry is along the lines of social and racial economic justice, and it's not easy, it's not convenient, it's not fun, it's not popular, right? But I carry that cross because I feel like there's a lot of work that I need to do in my country and on a global level to help create access and to end some of the disparities and challenges that we have. So my cross is freedom and social and economic justice, and it's something that I made my peace about dying for and living for.
Before you go, let's get this picture with the envelope. Michael just said something I wanted to just mirror back, because I think it's very powerful, very important. Michael just said that he made peace with dying for this thing, but also he said that he made peace with living for it. And I think we speak very often about negative sacrifices, but actually choosing to live for something is an incredible sacrifice too. So thank you, Michael. We're just about ready for our final session of today. This is where you will say, "Boo, no, 15 more sessions." Before we do, while we get set up, Michael, what question would you like everybody to discuss? And don't open the envelope yet, it's a big surprise.
What makes your soul burn? That's really my thing.
What makes your soul burn?
Yeah, like you see the videos.
All right.
My soul burning for it, shit cross.
Yeah.
What makes your soul burn?
Okay, so there's your question to discuss while we get set up for the final session of today.